Yahoo! Welcome, my beautiful brothers and sisters, fellow radiators of love, to Astro Fenixx, flying into the moment yet again and radiating love as always. And welcome to the daily oracle card message for today, August 31st of 2019. How are you all doing today? How was that Virgo new moon for you guys? I did actually make a video on the Virgo new moon. It's up on my channel, so if you would like to check that out, I highly recommend it. I was in full channel mode that entire video. It was pretty awesome. I felt like it was a really good one for me. But in any event, yeah, we're coming off of this Virgo new moon. The moon right now, as the time of me making this, is at 24 degrees of Virgo, making a nice sextile over to my sun in Scorpio. And the moon will be coming into Libra later on today. So we're definitely still in this new moon phase. Don't get it twisted. Even when the moon goes into Libra, we're still going to be kind of in this new moon phase. So let's see what oracle card message we have to accommodate the day. Last day of August 2019. I would say this year's been kind of flying by. It's been flying by. Let's get another shuffle in here. Let's see what we got going on. Oh, yeah. Okay. Pick a card, pick a card, pick a card. What's popping out to me? We're going to go right here. I assume that was the middle. I tried to get the middle. We have the card of realization. Kind of the perfect card for Virgo season and kind of the perfect card for this Virgo new moon. The number is 37. The frequency of realization supports the internal process of becoming aware of our heart-centered truth, as well as the external process of becoming our highest expression in this world. This is beautiful. This really is, like I said, it's like about coming into our heart space. The sun does rule Leo, does rule our heart, does rule joy, passion, creativity, but it's about taking what we know in our heart and then, also augmenting that with our external reality. I think a lot of times what happens is that there's a reality that we want to live within our heart space, right? But then we look at the external world and it's not quite reflecting that which we feel on the inside. So we can get upset about this. We can become apathetic. We can become discouraged from truly expressing what's within us. But truthfully, what it is about embracing what's within us and embracing what is outside of us and realizing that they are meant to work together. And, like I said, realization, reality. This is a Virgo season as a time where we get zapped into reality, especially right now, considering the fact that we have Mars here, Venus, Mercury, the sun, the moon. We are really zapped into reality right now. We have a lot of Earth energy, albeit all the other Earth energy is retrograde. So we have, Uranus retrograde in Taurus. We have the South Node in Capricorn. We have Pluto and Saturn retrograde in Capricorn, right? We have no air energy, okay? We have no air energy. We have limited water energy. We have just Neptune retrograde in Pisces, which is already a subtle energy. And then we have the North Node in Cancer, which is a subtle energy. No Scorpio. And we have some fire energy, yeah, but it's Chiron retrograde in Aries, which is subtle. And then we have Jupiter going forward in Sag. So this is an interesting time with these energies, because this new moon that we have, and over the course of the day, the new moon yesterday did make that that square over to Jupiter. So it's like, and Jupiter is about seeing. It's a visionary energy. So sometimes when we're looking at our heart and then we look out and see into the world, sometimes it's like, wow, we don't know if it's being reflected in the world. And then we begin to question ourselves. We begin to question our beliefs. We'll begin to question, like, wow, is my heart-centered truth really, is it valuable? Is it going to manifest? Will it become my reality? It's like, say you've been working on a project for a while, or maybe a relationship, you've been wanting a relationship, and you're just like, you feel in your heart that you want this, but then you look out into reality and you can't see You can't see it manifesting. And that's the thing about it. When plants grow, when you plant seeds and they grow, you don't really see the plant growing. You come back the next day and there's some growth. You come back the next day and there's a little bit more growth. You come back the next day and there's a little bit more growth. And that's kind of how this process works. It's interesting, this whole growth process and evolving process. We don't necessarily always see it growing, but it's evident. It's just like you can't see in real time a child growing into a teenager, into an adult. But back in the day, we used to like do the whole. We used to like mark like a ruler thing, or like we used to like make the nicks like on like the door frame and all that sort of stuff. So you can see that there's progress, but actually seeing it in real time, moment to moment, is something that we can't see. So if whatever it is that you're wanting to manifest in your life and manifest into your reality from your heart-centered truth, know that you're not necessarily going to see the growth moment to moment to moment, but you have to just trust in your vision, trust that it's there, trust that it will become a reality. And you're going to feel the growth. You might not necessarily see it. You'll start to see it though. You'll start to get results. You'll start to see results. Let's see what else we have going on here though with the die. We have the moon in the 9th house, Aquarius. Beautiful. This is really about feeling into the future. Aquarius is in many ways ruled by the future and technology. The 9th house is that Jupiter Sagittarius-like energy. And then of course we have the moon. So it's like, yeah, Aquarius might not necessarily be the most feeling sign. And then in the 9th house, maybe even more so, because Sagittarius energy can be kind of blunt. But this is about, taking our feeling and then like really feeling into the future and like feeling and just being intuitively guided to continue to move forward, even if our external reality is not directly reflecting our wants and our desires. There can be some blockages and stuff like that. There can be some challenges, but this is amazing, actually. This is really amazing, because this is saying that really, first of all, anything is possible. If you really do believe, anything is possible. But it's also saying that, if you don't feel the change, if you don't necessarily feel the growth, then maybe you want to approach it with a unique perspective and something that may be a little bit outside the box and outside the norm. You might not necessarily see the growth immediately or this reality that you're wanting to create, but maybe you have to just come at it from a different and unique perspective. The 9th house is the house of beliefs. Aquarius is about this uniqueness and this innovativeness. It does rule the masses, but this is talking about every single person has a unique belief. Everyone's soul has a unique journey and a unique purpose here. So this is really about trusting in our unique purpose and realizing that, yeah, it may not manifest physically immediately, but that does not mean that our heart-centered truth is not a reality. And that doesn't mean that our external reality is absolutely 100% against us, because that's not true at all. We are co-creators, and we are meant to work with the creator to bring these manifestations into reality. So like I said, today is a day of realization, and if you are feeling off, or you're feeling like you're trying to manifest something, it's like, it's not quite working out the way I thought it was going to. It's not really coming about the way I thought it was going to. Take some time, take a deep breath, and realize that, everything is in divine order and divine timing. And like I said earlier in this video, you're not necessarily going to just see the growth. The growth will be evident, but you may not necessarily see it. So you have to have the courage and bravery to continue to move forward, even if you can't see. Even if you can't see. And then, of course, you can always use your third eye to see in the dark and stuff like that. So in any event, that is it for this video. I hope that you all enjoyed it. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And if you'd like a personal reading with me, beloved, you can follow the link in the description below to astrofenixx.com. And as always, my beautiful brothers and sisters, always remember to keep moving forward, to stay focused, and Yahoo! Smile often.